Yes, this is AFCRDTV, and we're in Fakenham in Norfolk at the Daily Group Stadium, originally Clipbush Park. It was the FA Cup preliminary round. Sad to say, though, the result is Fakenham Town 1, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0. Diamonds man of the match is Jake Kerins. What can you say, Jake? A tough day for Diamonds at the office.
Yeah, understatement really. Just I asked you, man, if you can swear before, but apparently you can't because that was just terrible. And there's no point coming on here saying that it's hard really to see the positives from that because it's just not good enough. First half was pretty poor for whatever reason, all over the park, just seemed lethargic. Obviously conceded the goal, they had two plays in the box, we had 6 defenders in there and they score. Just all around not good enough. Can only really apologise to everyone that come and watch that because that must have been a tough watch. Second half, then we come out, attack through defence the second half without really creating a clear-cut opportunity, and so yeah, we'll have to go away and look at that, how we can control a game like that in the second half and not really have a shot on target or a clear-cut chance.
That's right, Jake, you're being brutally honest. I give you credit for that, but I'm trying to be positive. The first 10, maybe 15 minutes, Diamonds looked fairly bright and controlled the pace of play.
Yeah, we started off all right. We got in a few times down the right side. It's just that clinical, ruthless edge that we don't quite have at the moment. Where if we had a little bit more experience, a bit more of that cutting edge, it's probably been the story of the 3 games so far, especially Sporting Calcer and this one today. You know, football, you've got to put the ball in the net at some point.
Sure. Today was kind of like deja vu, 1-0 loss again. And then mid-first half, it all went sort of pear-shaped, or we know the other expression. In the 20th minute, Finn Whiteley did score the lone goal of the match, as it turned out, and also on the same play, Luke Massingham had to leave with an injury. That was tough to take as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, obviously, it's a bit of kick in the teeth, obviously, Luke going off. Meant we could only make 2 more subs. We had a couple of attacking players that I'm sure the gaffer would have liked to have got on, especially seeing how the second half played out, but we just obviously weren't able to do that.
How did it feel personally for you? You took the armband from Luke and you were the captain, the skipper for the rest of the match.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, we went into half time, coming out. I weren't really panicked because I knew we'd have enough. If we could we'd have enough of the ball in the second half, and they would sit back, and we'd have chances if we could create something from them, and we just didn't.
Wow.
So yeah, it's tough, but like I say, there's no point coming on and moaning about the referee or a penalty, because at the end of the day, Fakenham played well. You know, it's always going to be tough. It don't matter about the level, but at the end of the day, we're a level above, and there's got to be some quality that should shine through.
Well, we're glad to have you now with Diamonds this season. Just briefly, how did it come about that you moved to AFC Rushden Diamonds?
Yeah, I'm a bit of Chris Nunn's shadow, so wherever he goes, I just follow him now. Obviously, I played with him up at Biggleswade before I had a couple of years abroad, and then coming back, he got me playing again at Kempston.
Sure.
And yeah, aside from this game, I hadn't really been playing football. I kind of lost when I moved abroad, lost a bit of love for football, and he got me back into it. So
you moved abroad? That sounds exotic.
No, not too exotic. It was Denmark. So it's
playing with the Great Danes.
Similar to. Well, I say about the weather, it's sun shining today, but Copenhagen was where I. No, not quite that standard. But a good experience anyway.
Speak fluent Danish now.
No, they only taught me the bad words, so I can't say them on it.
Well, there's always the next game. We're back in league play Tuesday evening. Quick turnaround, which is maybe a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah.
Against Bedworth United.
I mean, obviously it's been not a very positive day today, and probably with the tone of my voice and you know how this interview's gone, it's been a bit negative, but at the end of the day, that's done now. It's obviously massively disappointing, but we can't do anything about it now. The games come thick and fast for the season. We'll have the FA Trophy coming up in a couple of weeks. We're going to have a big game next Monday against Corby Town. We had bank holiday Monday. We had great support against Sporting Calcer, first home game of the season. I just hope we haven't put some people off. I'm sure we'll have a great crowd there again and get the support from them. And that's all we can do now, is just look to the next game. We're a new team. Obviously, it's still not an excuse, but we're still a new team. We can only get better from what we've seen today.
I'm the master of the cliche. The season is not a sprint; it's a marathon.
That's correct. Yeah.
So good luck for next game Tuesday evening.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, cheers.